Alright, let's. Yo, I am Khadija Zaman.
And I'm Ohara.
And
this is the OK MCU podcast.
Yes, let's go. Alright, today's episode is special because we're doing two episodes in a row basically now. And today's episode is about a special guest in Wandavision. Okay, let's do a drum roll.
Spoiler alert.
Spoilers.
I'm about to spill all the tea. Before we get started, I'd just like to say that this video took so long to make. The whole audio thing was messed up. It took us 3 hours just to fix out the whole audio thing. As you guys see, I'm on my laptop now because my computer had a problem again, like always. So unfortunately, I have to use my laptop for a little bit. So how about we just kick it off straight away?
We apologize if it's a bit laggy, but we are still beginners and we are working our way up to getting a professional recorders and audios. And don't worry, we're working our way up. We apologize for the small lag on his side, on his camera, but it is what it is, you know.
Yeah, it's fine. How about we kick it off straight away? I will introduce what happened straight away in the episode. This is a breakdown, so we will break down what happened.
Let's drum roll to the special guest. Let's drum roll and then say who the special guest was. Drum roll, please. It was
Quicksilver.
The real, not the. Okay, me saying the real one.
It was the X-Men, which was. As you guys know, I love Quicksilver. The X-Men version.
Ooh,
that's all Quicksilver. So how about we kick it off straight away and I'll just break down the very first thing that happens in the show.
Yes, let's break this shit down. Alright, let's begin.
So we start off with Wanda and Vision, like always. They're taking care of the little babies, you know, Billy and Tommy. Hopefully we will get to see them as Wiccan and Speed, as we know, they're superheroes and stuff. So hopefully we get to see that. I'm really gassed for that. Then afterwards, Vision comes home. They take care of the babies. The babies can't stop crying for some reason. And then Agnes comes, you know, it's like, oh no more. Agnes comes. And yeah, that's basically what happens in the very first part
you missed one bit. Agnes said, should I start it from the top? And that was one of the bits that made me jump out my seat also. Because it's as if it's an actual show. Like, should I start it from the top? As if they're making like a series. But Wanda doesn't know it. Vision doesn't know it. Do you know what I mean? And I think that, like, you know how we found out in this episode that like Wanda's controlling everyone's minds to thinking that they're civilians of Westview. It's kind of links up to the fact that like it's a show and like she was grieving, she had her losses and shit like that. And yeah, man. That kind
definitely.
It hits different on people.
Something cool that I thought about this show was when Vision is working and he has like the whole computer thing, this guy, Vision, like basically I don't know what he did, but he kind of brought his memories back and like took him out of the hallucination and the trance, and he was like, where am I? I have to call my sister, which means that Wanda is like controlling people, like, as you just said.
What is hers is not my own.
He's making everyone be in her world, not in their world, because she obviously mourns the death of her husband, her brother, you know, the whole recasting situation, the whole blip.
Exactly.
So I feel that was really cool how like we got to see how she's hallucinating them, because he was like, where am I? Like, I have to call my sister, where's my phone? So I think that was really cool.
And the fact that Vision brought him back to the hallucination shows that he wants to be in Westview, but he kind of doesn't at the same time. He's mixed in his opinions. I think he's starting to find out that he died, and he just doesn't want. He wants to retaliate because he just got his kids, and he's having a perfect life, and then it goes all tipsy turvy.
Very true. Very true. What else was I gonna say about this episode? I think I was gonna say something about the whole multiverse thing, because as we know from Quicksilver at the end, we get to see. Because I have a theory. Alright, I have a big theory that I'd like to say.
Here. Let's say a theory.
So my theory is, as we know on Disney Plus, the X-Men trilogy came out, you know? So that means Sony is officially collaborating with Disney, which means that we'll get to see Andrew, also Sony, and Toby's Sony as well. And if we just saw Quicksilver, we can see the X-Men as well in the multiverse, and Toby and Andrew, as they are basically just really confirmed now that they are in the multiverse and could meet Tom in his movie.
Yeah, and as you know, last podcast we did a phase 5 thing And in Phase 5, there were so
Yeah.
many movies, and I guarantee Multiverse is going to be
Definitely.
bitted into each one of them. It's going to have a drop of Multiverse.
Because in Doctor Strange's what's it called movie, it's called The Multiverse of Madness.
Yes.
Also starring Deadpool, as you
And
know, he's in
Wanda.
Sony as well. So
And
it
Wanda.
all links together, guys. It all ties in.
WandaVision is definitely connected to Doctor Strange, because I think afterward Doctor Strange will be in WandaVision. I think he sort of gets Wanda out of the thing, helps her out, asks for her assistance, maybe like one's on vacation or something, and he asks for her assistance, and then they get caught in some next multiverse. And I think that all connects in a way. And about Quicksilver, I mean, this is very biased, but I think he's the better Quicksilver because.
Yeah, definitely. Don't get me wrong. I loved Pietro.
Yeah, I love him, man. But
I feel like X-Men. I feel like Quicksilver's more of like a banter teen. You know, he steals stuff. He uses his powers like funny, because as we see in the X-Men movies, he steals arcade machines. He stole a whole ice cream machine. He stole like so much stuff.
Yeah.
But in like the MCU, he looks like an old man. Like he's just like protecting his sister. It's kind of.
I like him. I like that character, but I like Peter more. You know what I mean? I like X-Men Quicksilver more. You know what I mean? Because I like Pietro's character. I mean, it's very he's got a lot of heart. He saved Hawkeye and everything. But I like X-Men better. The X-Men version better, because he's just a better. We've seen more of him. He's a better character. We've explored him in depth. We haven't explored Pietro in depth because unfortunately he died.
I feel like Quicksilver, in the comics, he's more of like a funny guy, because as we know in the final bit of this episode, he says, "Who's this popsicle?" Like that's my Quicksilver, you know. He's always judging people. He's always making fun of people. He's always sarcastic. Because as we know in the movies, he's like when he's fighting Apocalypse, he just chuckles like, "Huh?" And then just punches him, and then obviously we know he gets legs broken and stuff like that. But it's obviously set in the future after all that X-Men type of stuff. So that's basically all I gotta say about Quicksilver. If there's anything that comes to mind, how about you just tell the viewers about something that you have in mind, a theory, a thought, or anything?
I think that like Quicksilver is, in my opinion, Quicksilver is definitely a good start to the multiverse. And the reason I say this is because Wanda's grieving death has been going on for so long, and then boom, Quicksilver comes, and it just starts off another era of the multiverse. And I think if Quicksilver is going all throughout the MCU from now on, he's going to be in a lot of Phase 5 movies. I think that would be amazing. I think that would be
I would love to see him in the new Avengers.
Oh,
him and Speed. I think I'd like to see that, but I don't think he'll be permanent. I think he'll only be in like a few movies, maybe some Easter eggs, some cameos. But I would love to see a bit more of Evan Peters' Quicksilver take on.
I want to see a lot more of him actually, because he deserves more screen time. He's such a unique character. We need some character development. You know what I mean? Like, because, we need some character development.
Yeah, continue.
For in the MCU, I think like in X-Men, he didn't have that much of character development because he was already really good. I think he should develop more during the MCU, because the MCU is less banter. So I think he should balance it out. You know what I mean? Banter and the dramaticness.
Because I have seen a little bit of episode 6 leaked footage. If you don't mind me saying.
Spoilers, big spoilers.
In that leaked footage.
Big spoilers.
Yeah. If you guys don't want any like leaked footage, spoilers or anything, just don't look up on YouTube. Just skip over this. Just skip over to this part. On YouTube, we see on episode 6 leaks, we see that I think Wanda got mad at Pietro, because Pietro was like, "How can your husband die like 2 times?" Because as we know in that episode, Vision's gonna try and escape the border, and as you guys know, I predicted it. Wanda in this episode made that wall red. Because me and Khadija were in a call, like, discussing video ideas, Wandavision. I was like, wait, why is the border red? Because, as we know in the new trailer, I was like, wait, maybe Wanda's trying to stop Vision from escaping, or the people in there. And I got it right. Like, I predicted it. And that could mean that Vision is trying to escape. Yeah, because that could mean that Vision is trying to escape, if that makes sense. Because if he's trying to escape, that means he's trying to escape Wanda's spell. Because I think he's starting to catch on. Yeah. I think he's starting to catch on that Wanda is like controlling everyone, because Agnes, that one guy in the garden, that guy from work, he's starting to realize like what is going on with Wanda. Like she's going crazy.
Yeah,
like she's controlling people.
Yeah, and I think in a way she's trapping herself. I think in a way, just because of the people she loves, she's trapping herself. She wants to leave, but she doesn't at the same time. And the fact that she came out with the plane, threw it at him, and she said like that's one thing you can't take away from me, because like you know how she said in Endgame, you took everything from me. Then she reuses it sort of in Wandavision and says, I have that now, and no one can take that away from me. And she's trying to stop it being taken away from her again. I think the more that she loses, the more power she gains, so that she doesn't not lose more. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that her character has so much development.
Yeah. So on Twitter, I've been seeing a lot of people saying that maybe Wanda just recasted Pietro because she can recast people in her own world. But I don't think that's true, because why would she recast someone that we have why would she recast Quicksilver, an actor we've seen before in X-Men, to be in this show? It's clearly obvious that a multiverse is being created and a branch universe is being created.
Yeah,
because why in thousands of people Wanda could have chose, why would she choose Evan Peters, actor of X-Men's Quicksilver?
Yeah,
you know, like people are saying that, oh, she just recasted him. You know, it's just a fun little Easter egg that Marvel did. No, that's not true. It's definitely a multiverse being collided in. That's like bringing Deadpool, everyone else. You never know. The X-Men, like people's like. That's what I think is just a multiverse, because there's no way in 1,000 like years like she can choose Evan Peters, X-Men Quicksilver to be in this show. Like, there's definitely a multiverse going on.
Definitely, and you know what? I see your point, because she would have picked the normal Pietro, you know, the one she's used to. But when she saw Pietro, she was so surprised. She was like, "What the hell?" And she just gave him a hush, like, Pietro. Yeah. She would have,
because she did say
Pietro, like acted normal, like it was normal visit.
She did say that doorbell was not me.
Exactly.
If that, like, so I was like, wait, is Sword doing something again, or are they sending like Monica back in? Because Monica did say that she wanted to go back in.
Yeah, maybe.
So I was like, okay, yeah, it's just a Sword agent. Then I saw the white hair. I was like, oh, is that old Cap trying to save Wanda? Then I saw,
yeah, I thought it was Pietro, but like the one she's used to. And then I saw him, and I jumped off my chair.
I was like, no, I was like this. Oh, old Cap. Oh, Mom! I was like, yo,
I told my mum was like, what? So you know what I mean? And this is me. You show yours, let me show my version. Oh shit, that's white hair. Oh my gosh, that's Pietro. And I thought it was the one she was. Oh, that's Pietro. And then I saw Evan Peters, and I'm like, I fell off my chair, I bruised my knee and shit. I was literally like, oh my god. Like, I didn't expect that at all. Like, that's finally something that I didn't expect. You know what I mean? I've
always wanted
yeah.
I've always wanted Evan Peters Quicksilver in the MCU, and I thought it would never happen. But just to see him with Wanda, because what if because as we know in the X-Men trilogy, Quicksilver in that movies, he has a younger sister, which is also Wanda, who's like a little girl. She's like around her 10s, maybe our age now.
Yeah.
But what if she has Wanda's powers as well? And they like, I don't know, maybe she could be introduced in the show as well. We never know.
Yeah, she hasn't even discovered them yet, and maybe like her and Wanda could be like such a good duo, like a mother-daughter thing. You know what I mean? It would be so awesome to see that. And I think that I want to see, like you said, you said in the recording that we didn't manage to save. I'll repeat it. You said that you want to see Pietro save Wanda in his slow motion thing. Yeah, that would be amazing.
Yes, right. About that, since we did record this, as you guys know in the previous episode yesterday, that in this episode is all meant to be one thing, but unfortunately my voice did not get picked up in it, so we had to restart.
Because we have shitty recording.
We just split it into 2 episodes. We split it into 2 episodes, so you guys get like a little bit of a present. So 2 episodes daily. But yeah, what I wanted to see was more of Quicksilver's funny little corny slow motion, because as we know, he wears his headphones, and then he sees like a bullet flying his way, he just smacks it out of the way, like, oh, who cares about that? And he sees like bullets going to Vision, Wanda, other people, he's like just flicking them away and just runs, slaps a sword agent and stuff. I really want to see more of that.
I want to see like jokes of him making one of the agents pick their nose or something something like that. You know, his regular jokes.
Yeah, because in the first X-Men movie when he was introduced, he does something like he gets a pen and like draws it on their face or something.
Yeah.
And he like licks some food off his finger and eats it. Like I just want to see that.
I want to see him make
again,
somebody pick
like
his.
on the.
I want to see him make a serious agent, like a really serious, dramatic agent, pick their nose. That'd be amazing. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, yeah, I just love that.
I love it, man.
I do want to see more of Quicksilver's, like, because as we know in the first X-Men movie, Days of Future Past, when Quicksilver's obviously introduced, we know that he helps Magneto escape
Yes.
by like dressing up as other like agents and stuff. So I do want to see more of that, but him as a sword agent, and he tries to like I don't know like destroy all the computers, like all those hacking devices they're using to get into Wanda's old like her own little world. So I do want to see some of that in the show.
Definitely, I do want to, because I think that if we saw more of that, then we would have like it would be not a surprising show, but it would be more of what we want. Like MCU is giving what we want right now.
Yeah.
MCU is paying off, man.
Yeah.
Like MCU is banging right now. I mean, I love DC, but like
this whole year is gonna be MCU. Yeah. This whole year is gonna be MCU.
MCU all the
Like,
way.
literally, this whole year is gonna
Guys, we
right after right after WandaVision ends, straight away we get a new TV show called Winter Soldier and the Falcon, which I'm very gassed for.
Yes.
So
well, I think it's a movie. It's a movie. It's a movie.
Is it a movie?
Yeah, it's a movie.
So it's a TV show.
Yeah, it's a movie.
Okay, it's a movie.
Yeah, and we picked the perfect year to make this podcast. Perfect year, because this year is gonna have everything.
We're gonna have a lot of.
And we will make so many episodes.
We're gonna have a lot of video ideas.
Guys, we'll be grinding.
We'll have so many videos.
We'll be grinding on this episode. We're working so hard. We literally spend hours on this. We hope you enjoy. We don't want it to flop, because we just want to work hard, man. We just want to make it to the top. We wanna. It's not about like the money and how much we get. I don't care if we get copyrighted so that we can't get any money. I wanna make these to like entertain myself and you guys. I want you guys to enjoy me and Aeon goofing off or being practical or whatever. Because it's really fun.
Being Marvel nerds, like always, like
Marvel
just the
nerds,
same
man.
grind.
Marvel
I did have something else I wanted to say, but I kind of forgot.
You think about that, but I give another theory. So guys, we're gonna end this episode at 25 minutes. Right now we're at 17 minutes, so I think we've gone pretty good into the podcast. And
how about we fit in like some final theories and thoughts? So how about you go first when I try and remember mine, because I kind of forgot.
So you know Tobey Maguire. We had some footage. I was gonna say this in the recording that got deleted, but
oh yeah, we were gonna talk about something. Yeah. How about you kick it off? I'll like back it up a little bit. Yeah.
Calm. I was gonna talk about the footage that was given of the actor of Vision saying that someone else is gonna be joining the MCU that he's wanted to work with for so long, and that will make everyone say wow. And we have also seen some leaked footage of Tobey Maguire. And I think it was Tobey Maguire. There was like a leaked photo of I think it was him, and he was like around the MCU, area. And I think that would be amazing. Like he was trying to cover himself up with masks and shit. I think that'd be amazing if Tobey Maguire was in Wandavision. Definitely would be amazing. That would be amazing.
I think I remember what I was gonna say, but on that Toby thing, I do want to see Toby in like the final episode or in like the final few episodes, such as like him in like his final stand suit. He's got a full on beard, like Uncle Ben. He's got a little star in his eye or something.
I think I've got like a quick
great hair.
Yeah, I think I've got like a quick thing he should say like that gives us nostalgia. So like Wanda says, I can't leave Vision, and then he says, I don't see the part where that's my problem. And he gives Wanda, he like hands over Wanda to Doctor Strange. He's got like a scar, and then we see him web off into the daylight, so we don't know where he's going or something like that. I want to see him badass. I don't want to see him goofy anymore. I don't want to see him nerdy anymore. I want to see him with scars on his face. Like he's not so innocent anymore. He's not that innocent Spider-Man. He's like a hardcore Spider-Man now. Maybe something like he lost MJ, something like that.
Maybe he kills now. Maybe he kills. We never know. He could start killing.
He could start killing people.
What?
He could start.
I'm still trying to think of what I was going to say. What was I going to say?
Maybe like MJ left him, something like that, man. Just makes him.
Still trying to think. I actually forgot what I was going to say. It was something really good though. Something really good.
Most likely it was. Guys, we're almost at the end. We're at 19 minutes. I think we should cut it short to 20 minutes because, like, it's just the other half of the episode, basically. Do you have any theories that you have about Pietro?
Theories about Pietro. I can't even say his name. Pietro. I'm still trying to think about that one theory I had, but I can't remember. It's like I lost it in my head. Like I can't think of
20 minutes. Should we do a bonus question that one of us ask and then we end the video? Bonus question.
Yeah. How about we both ask each other questions?
You go first. You have to.
Okay. Questions to you. Okay. Who would you like to see more in this show? Would you rather see Pietro, the X-Men version, or would you more rather see Toby Spider-Man?
I'd rather see Pietro in this one because it relates more to Wanda, but I want to see Toby in like Spider-Man 3 and Multiverse and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely.
I've got a question for you. Who do you prefer?
Let's hear it.
This might be a bit hard. Who do you prefer, Thor or Wanda? Mine personally, Wanda. Sorry, Thor. I love you, but like Wanda. Wanda or Thor?
You know what? I like Thor. He's kind of funny, but if it goes to like people that have a really good what's it called? I love Wonder Man because she's Pietro's sister. You know, I always go back to sisters are my favorite characters. But you know, she has a great power. She's the strongest Avenger, as we know in this episode. It is confirmed that she is the most strongest Avenger because Monica proves it. She said. She could have killed Thanos if she wanted to, but he caused a blitz. So Marvel basically
Captain Marvel. I love it when they mention Captain Marvel and she's just like, we're not talking about her right now.
She's like, oh no, actually, Wanda could have killed him. You never know. Like, so Marvel basically confirmed that Wanda's the most strongest Avengers.
And
all of you fake Marvel fans, it just.
Oh, and guys, we're just about to end this video, but I would like to say one thing. I was thinking about making a trailer 2 for our podcast, where we do a collab. You do Pietro, I do Wanda. I was thinking about it, but it's not confirmed yet. We're gonna think about it. Just a little teaser for you guys. And this was the MCU podcast part 2. We hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to check out our previous videos. It's just about showing the outro. And make sure to like, subscribe. Make sure to check out the previous episodes. They're all dope. And we will see you in the next video. Bye.